Before we start our lesson today, I think it's important that we review. So last week we talked about this really important document. What document were we talking about, Richard? Very good. We started talking about the Declaration of Independence. Remember, us in the American colonies, we were trying to gain our independence from who? Who were we declaring our independence from? Ashlyn?
Britain.
We were declaring our independence from Britain, and Britain had this mean old leader that was trying to take our independence away. Who was that? Who was that leader of Britain at this point in time, Noah? Very good. We were talking about King George. So we started to declare our independence from King George. We've written the Declaration of Independence. So who was it that wrote the Declaration of Independence again, Christina? Thomas Jefferson. But was Thomas Jefferson just like, okay, great, I'm ready to write the Declaration of Independence? No way. He was a little bit anxious, wasn't he? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So what we're going to be doing today is, now that the Declaration has been signed and they know what's coming with it, what does it mean now that the Declaration's been signed and we have to go off into, everybody say it, war. So today's lesson, we're going to be starting at the beginning of this war that is going to take us through a very long journey of how the Americans gained our independence. Now let me ask you this big question before we start. Now, if we're going into war, we're going to need some strategies, right? So let me ask you this. Let me brainstorm some ideas off of you. What type of strategies do you think that we should use if we're going? What kind of strategy do you think they'll be using when we're going into this war? Chris, what is the strategy they might use?
Don't shoot till you see the white of their eyes.
Oh, Chris says don't shoot till you see the white of their eyes. And we remembered that, right, already from a previous lesson? Good. What else? What other type of techniques or strategies they might use, Richard?
Stand your ground, like stay in position into the open fire.
Good. Richard says we need to stay in our ground, stay in position. That would help them, wouldn't it? All right, one more question. One last strategy. Noah?
Work together.
Work together. We talked about this before. If only 2 people on your team want to win the game, are you going to be able to win the game as easily?
No, yes.
No. You want the whole team to be participating. So we're about to dive into our books and see what happens when we first invade the British and start our war.